How is everybody doing on this wonderful, wonderful morning? Man, some breaking news just happened. Shout out to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. When you hop in the building, stay a little while. Get your popcorn ready. Get your lemon pepper wings ready. Get your garlic parmesan wings ready. You know what I'm saying? All the flavors of the wings, just get them ready and just vibe with your boy. And make sure you hit that like button when you come in the building and hit that subscribe button. It's definitely going down over here on Mike Sports Vibes. But let me just handle one thing. I'm trying to pull this article up real quick. And once I pull that article up, it's definitely going down. And simply excited for some of the news that I'm seeing when it comes to the Minnesota Vikings. And hopefully, also, Panthers, what's going on? Shout out to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The Panthers, will they trade Adam Thielen to the Vikings? That's a big question. Why would they trade their best wide receiver, in my honest opinion? And the Vikings are trying to do that. But also, breaking news, if you haven't already, let's get it. Let's get it. Shout out to you, bro. Breaking news, y'all. I don't know if you heard about this, but that bull, Terry McLaurin, just signed a 3-year, $96 million extension with the Commanders. So that's breaking news, y'all. Like, breaking news. Salute to you, bro. So the whole scary Terry ain't happening for the Vikings. He just re-signed. He signed the extension, with the Commanders. So that's not happening, y'all. Scary Terry is staying with the Commanders. That was a lot of rumors floating out there. Viking fans wanted this man a lot, like really bad, including myself. I wouldn't mind having him as well. But he just signed a 3-year, $96 million contract extension. Let me see the details real quick before I get back to the Adam Thielen talk. And shout out to everybody that's rocking with your boy. So it's a 3-year, $96 million deal with the Washington Commanders trying to get the guarantees. Where's the guarantees? I don't see the guarantees yet. But yes, but it is 3-year, $96 million contract extension, and he will be staying with the Commanders. I was hoping, Scary Terry, I was hoping, he's going to stay with the Commanders. Also, some other news that's floating out there is, of course, I mentioned it earlier. Will the Panthers trade Adam Thielen to the Minnesota Vikings? Now, the Carolina Panthers might cut Jimmy Horn Jr. He's on the bubble. I just got word of a gotta see if anything about that since he. You know what's crazy? Another wide receiver that they're talking about. What team is he on? Is KJ Osborne on the Commanders as well? I think KJ Osborne's on the Commanders as well. He's on the bubble as well. So if he's on the bubble, I wouldn't mind getting KJ Osborne. How do you feel about KJ Osborne returning to the purple and gold? He's not a star wide receiver, which we don't need. We just need a third wide receiver, a reliable third wide receiver that's more reliable than Jalen Naylor. Jalen Naylor's hurt, so we don't know about what's going on with him, but KJ Osborne might, yes, if he gets cut, I think that's a strong possibility. He's like on the bubble of possibly going to the Vikings. And yeah, let me know about the Jimmy Horn Jr. I didn't know about Jimmy Horn potentially getting cut by the Panthers. So there's a lot of different things coming out right now. Like, my whole thing is, why would the Panthers trade Adam Thielen? Like, what is the benefit of them getting rid of Adam Thielen? Ain't like he's getting paid crazy money. He's their most reliable wide receiver. And what I'm seeing is reports are coming out. According to Joe Nelson, he wrote literally 51 minutes ago. He said Minnesota and Carolina are still working on compensation with a day 3 draft pick and salary considerations, reportedly, to decide whether the deal gets done. So they're actually working on that right now. Well, KJ and Adam Thielen wanted to go out and test the market. Now they tested it in the market, and they come back, they will know this is a better situation. Vax, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Just keep an eye on. It might. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. That's definitely a good. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. So yeah. So Horn Jr. We're gonna see what's up with him with the Panthers. We're going to keep an eye on Adam Thielen. I'm expecting, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm expecting in the next 72 hours a deal's going to be done when it comes to a wide receiver. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you double tap, hit that like button if you haven't already, and consider subscribing. We go on live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. And we just vibe over here. Everybody's welcomed on this channel. We are one YouTube family. Yeah, I will keep an eye on him. My brother Gaming. They got the new wide receiver from Arizona in the draft. Okay, go Pack, go. We got Packer fans in the building. Do you make oh, that was just so immature. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I truly appreciate y'all. All right, so let's get to the rest of. Hold on, let me get. Hold on. KJ Osborne is not the answer. He's a third, just for third. He's not going to be the number one. He's not going to be the number two. He's going to be number 3 or 4. We need some cornerbacks very bad. That's another question. And I don't know what cornerbacks are going to be available. I don't know what. Yeah, and that's a good point. Don said the same thing. Don in the comments said the same thing. We need cornerbacks. We need a wide receiver and we need a cornerback. I think when it comes to priority, I'm going wide receiver because I know that Jordan Addison was he's so important. I understand we can run the ball. I understand we have TJ Hawkinson. I understand we have the best wide receiver in the game. But if I had to prioritize anything, I want to get that Adam Thielen deal done. I want to get that done. If that's the number one wide receiver that they want, out of all the wide receivers that could be possibly available, Amari Cooper and all them, go get Adam Thielen and get it done, and then go for a corner. Stephon Gilmore, would y'all be okay taking him back on a veteran minimum contract and then re-signing and then looking for another cornerback? I don't know. Make a trade for another cornerback. I don't know who that's going to be. I don't know, man. I don't know what cornerbacks are even on the block of being traded. Who wants to be traded? I know the Asante Samuel Jr. was a possibility, but what's going on, everybody? Everybody in the building, make sure you double tap, hit that like button. Shout out to my guy, Tip Top Health, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We go on live for absolutely every game this season with the scoreboard and everything. Everybody is welcome. But yeah, you said no. He said no. We don't want Stephon Gilmore. Yo, I'll just put some stuff out there because yeah, Asante Samuel Jr. Now, how do y'all feel about him? My boy Gilmore, former Patriot. Yeah, you know, my already like. Oh, thank you so much. Asante Samuel is not coming here because of what his dad said about Chris Carter. What did he say about Chris Carter? Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on. You're not talking about one of the GOATs at wide receiver. Hold on now. What did his father say about Chris Carter? Please leave in the comments below. Asante Samuel Sr., what did he say about Chris Carter? I want to hear this. Please let me know what he said. Please let me know. Yeah, but even though Asante Samuel Sr. is one of the best cornerbacks in NFL history, he needs to relax. You know, he has to relax with that. But so y'all don't want Stephon Gilmore. That's a done deal. We don't want him. So what corners? So listen, do you think the Vikings will be willing? I don't think the Jets will want to do this, but say, for example, just hypothetically speaking, if the Vikings want to go big, right, and they really truly feel like this is the year that they can win the Super Bowl, how would you feel about giving up this next year's first and the next 2 years, like giving up like a second and then like a third or something like for Sauce Gardner or something? Hypothetically speaking, like next year's first, and then we still keep our second. Then the 2027 we give up a second, and then maybe and spread it out, and then maybe like 2028 we give up like a third or something, and try to get Sauce Gardner or something. I don't know. How do you feel about the shot? Yo, I was thinking about that, but a lot of Viking fans are not feeling him. A lot of Viking fans say no. I don't really know about was it Shiloh Sanders? I don't really know about him. But I know that we might need another safety eventually if Theo Jackson doesn't work out, and especially because Harrison Smith is getting up there. I need everybody that's in the building to make sure you double tap, hit that like button. Double tap, hit that like button. Can I get 10 likes in the live stream? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. I'm cool with our GM. Can't draft any. Yeah. You don't like our GM at all? He made a lot of moves. He might not be able to draft the best, but think about it. He drafted J.J. McCarthy. He drafted Jordan Addison. He made a couple of good draft picks. You know what I'm saying? But he's a very good GM when it comes to like free agency. He picked up a lot of good talent. Even last year when we lost Christian Darrisaw, got to give him credit. When he signed Cam Robinson, yeah, Cam Robinson isn't a star tackle, but he kept us afloat. We would have never won 14 games if it wasn't for Kwesi cooking and giving us Andrew Van Ginkel, giving us not just Andrew Van Ginkel, Jonathan Grenard. Let's think about it. Let's go down the list. So he gave us Blake Cashman, Andrew Van Ginkel, Jonathan Grenard, and then this all season, Will Fries, Kelly, our center. He gave us he drafted Donovan Jackson at guard, which we needed a guard. Yeah, there's some things that he did good, man. Nobody's going to be perfect. I don't care how good of a GM you might think that everybody might be, but I'm telling you, every GM's going to make some bad picks. It's like, honestly, when you go into the draft, it's like we might think that a player is going to be good, but college and NFL was two different levels, bro. There's how many players do you know throughout the history of college? Great players. They won the Heisman or they were really good. They get into the NFL and they're not good, bro. Sauce staying with the Jets. Yeah, Sauce probably staying with the Jets. All right, so he said, don't care if we grab any veterans in the NFL. All I know is by next year, we need to beef up the cornerback. Yes, and we might beef it up this year. You never know what's going on, Chris, for real. I wish they would go after Tyler Johnson and bring back to Minnesota. Yes, and Adam Thielen. Yeah, I agree with that. Spanking the Vikings this regular season. We're going to see Jonas. We're going to see about that. Our GM need to let the coach handle the draft and stay out of the draft. We don't need another Jerry Jones. That's true. When it comes to certain draft picks, he did mess up. I will agree with that. How you feel about Harrison Phillips? Oh my gosh. The whole Harrison Phillips, us losing Harrison Phillips. One of my favorite players on the team. We're definitely going to miss him, but I think I don't know, man. I think they let him go. Or they let him go. They traded him to pretty much get some more money. They get more money to get a big name player, which we don't know. As Viking fans, we can speculate. I thought it was going to be Scary Terry. At one point, I thought it was going to be Scary Terry coming to the Vikings. Now that Scary Terry re-signed with the Commanders, 3-year, $96 million deal, that's not happening. I don't know who they're going for, but I know that they're going for somebody. We just don't know. There's so many different players that could be that could maybe not want to be on their team. Like, for instance, I bring up Sauce Gardner because I'm no disrespect to Jets fans. I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I don't know, man. Like they've been getting so lucky with their corners. Darrelle Reeves. Like, how many great corners does the Jets have throughout their history? And it's just like Sauce Gardner. I'm not saying he's wasting his career, but imagine Sauce Gardner being on the minute. Oh, and I see the cheetah. I'm gonna talk about that. Tyreek Hill. So imagine Sauce Gardner being on the Minnesota Vikings with the Brian Flores all defense that we have. Man, that'd be awesome, man. He was a high paid backup. Okay. Heartbreaking for the lots of fans that like him. But yeah, it does suck though. It does suck about Harrison Phillips though. But we're trying to make some cap. I mean, I try to put my feelings aside when it comes to certain players because at the end of the day, we're trying to win a Super Bowl. Whatever we can do, if Kwesi and the coach, the head coach, they feel like, yo, and Brian Flores, they come together and they say, yo, we got to get some more cap space. We need some more money to go get a player. Hey, I'm all for it. I love Harrison Phillips, but we did upgrade our defensive tackle position with Hargrave and Jonathan Allen, et cetera, et cetera. So, and young dudes are going to get some opportunity. But we'll see what happens, though. But, yeah, if you haven't heard already, the Minnesota Vikings are still talking to the Panthers about there's ongoing negotiations over Adam Thielen's trade compensation. So I'm not really sure how it's going to go. I think, this is my gut feeling, the Vikings are going to have to give up a 4th-round pick. I think they're going to give up a 4th-round pick, and they might give up another pick, like maybe like a 6 or something. I think they're going to give up something because they're not in the place of like they need Adam Thielen. We need a wide receiver. They don't got the power in this situation. So if they really want Adam Thielen, I think to get the job done, it's going to be a 4th round. I know people don't want to do that, but we're kind of desperate right now. But the cheetah, get into that. Good players are playing position and they're playing him too much money. Okay, I got you. And the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. So that's another wide receiver that's available that could possibly be available. His contract is He signed a 3-year, $90 million deal. From his contract is 2024 to 2026 with the Dolphins. Now, I'm not sure why Tyreek Hill wants to leave the Dolphins, but he'll be under contract if we trade for him for another season after this season. So I don't know. I think he's a super talented wide receiver. The thing about Tyreek Hill, he's definitely talented when he's on his A game. Do you think we need? I don't want to say he's a distraction, but do you think we need a Tyreek Hill? As much as I love his play, I think he's very good. At the same time, we already have Justin Jefferson. We have Jordan Addison when he comes back. We're looking for a third wide receiver. Do you think Tyreek Hill will come to the Vikings and be like, I'm the third wide receiver? I don't think he's going to want that. I think if he comes to the Vikings, it might be a talk where he'd be like, I think I'm the number one wide receiver, even on a team with Justin Jefferson. So I don't really want that distraction between Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, and him and Tyreek Hill complaining, why isn't JJ throwing him the ball more? I don't think I want that. So I'm trying to think a little bit like, yo, what would Tyreek Hill like if he goes to the Vikings? Do you think he'll come to the Vikings thinking I'm going to be wide receiver 3? Maybe it could be a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3, depending on everything. That might make Jordan Addison feel some type of way. So it's like, I don't know about that. But I do love he's a very talented player. I need everybody in the building. Make sure you smash the like button. The only reason why I say smash the like button because it pushes out everything. It pushes out the stream to other people that might want to watch the live stream. So if you can, make sure you double tap, hit that like button, and consider subscribing. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. And shout out to each and every one of you. Even if you're not a Viking fan, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. But Hill even said he grew up. If I listen, the Bears, we got the Bears fans. To beat the Bears don't have to do. Carolina know that exactly, bro. Gaming. I just got your comment. Yes, they know that we're desperate. So I think people keep talking about 6th-round pick. You're not getting. Listen, I'm sorry to tell some Viking fans. You're not going to get Adam Thielen for a 6th-round pick. I will be pleasantly surprised if somehow, some way, you get a solid wide receiver and the caliber wide receiver of a Adam Thielen for a 6th-round pick. I'm even hearing 5th-round picks. I don't think that's possible either. I see a 4th-round pick and possibly even a 3rd-round pick. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're trying to get Adam Thielen and you really want to get the deal done, you're going to have to give up something to get something. That's all I'm going to say. And I don't know how they're going to work the money or the negotiations when it comes down to it. But at the end of the day, I will start with a 4th-round pick. And then say we win the Super Bowl, it can go up to a 3rd-round pick. But that's what I would do. I mean, you're not getting Adam Thielen for a 5th-round pick. I'm just saying that right now, especially because the Panthers hold all the cards. They know that the Vikings are desperate. Like my homie said, they're desperate for a wide receiver, regardless of what we think as Viking fans. Like they know we're desperate. They know that we have a wide receiver that's suspended for the first 3 games of the season. They know that our speedy nailer is hurt. They know these things. Just like we do research, they do research just like we do. So I don't think we're getting Adam Thielen for a 5th-round pick. I would be happy if we do, but I don't think it's happening. I don't. Brady equals GOAT in the conversation. Yeah, he's the GOAT at quarterback. Yup, Jack Jones will be a good fit. Okay. I'm telling everybody they better watch out for Ben Johnson, Bears. Oh, yeah. Bears going to be all right, though. Bears going to be all right. I think the Bears are going to be pretty good. What quarterback will go down as the most underused of all time? Underused. That's a question I ain't never heard nobody ask before, but I gotta really think about that. I'll go back to that question a little bit later. I am good with Gilmore as a 3rd or 4th. Yes. Okay. So her movie says for life says I am good with Gilmore. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. We need maybe a couple more veteran cornerbacks, possibly. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Tyson, but he is up there, like my bull said, he does get hurt. But at the end of the day, he's just going to be literally, he's only going to be, like you said, a 3rd, 4th cornerback. You know what I mean? That's all. That's what we're looking for, a 3rd wide receiver, 3rd-string wide receiver. Jets and Anderson will be insane, though. Yes, exactly, Don. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, as much as I like Tyreek Hill, and I understand what everybody's saying, like I would love, like my bull saying, I understand where he's going with it. Imagine that, but you got to think of all the things about How is his personality? See, I don't know his personality when it comes to like nobody knows, but unless you're his teammate. But from what I'm seeing from an outside looking in, he's not coming to the Vikings to be the number one, the number three option. I'm telling you that right now. So you think he's going to play second fiddle to Jordan Addison? I can tell you he won't do that. I'm just being honest with y'all. Justin Jefferson maybe might be it might be a debate with the whole Tyreek Hill, but nah, I don't know about that. I'll be safe and I'll go get Adam Thielen and go get me a solid corner that might be available. I wouldn't trade for Sauce Gardner still. I don't care. I'll give up a first round pick in a heartbeat for Sauce Gardner. I'm telling everybody they better read that. Trying to catch up in the chat. Shout out to everybody, Benny. What's up, Jay Norton? We will sweep in the Bears. Yeah, we sweep in the Bears this season. Trent Dilfer put on Ultra on. So Adam Thielen is still a midfield deep threat. Go watch his plays from the Panthers. From the Panthers, he wasn't just he wasn't. He's still one of the best route runners too. Don't forget that part. People underestimate the route runners. Like his route running is one of the best still in the game. I don't care nobody. Listen, just respectfully, that's just my opinion. Adam Thielen is one of my favorite, not just because he's one of my favorite wide receivers of all time in Minnesota Viking history, but he's still a good route runner. He can catch every ball that goes to him. He is a deep threat still. He can finish after the catch. He's great after the catch. Super athletic, still to this day. No, he's not the same Adam Thielen when he was with the Vikings with Stephon Diggs, and them two was just destroying the NFL at one time. But he's still a solid / good wide receiver, especially being wide receiver 3, and he can be wide receiver 2 in some games, and also he'll be a wide receiver 2 until Jordan Addison comes back. But just imagine him getting single coverage because Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson's getting double coverage or triple coverage, and Jordan Addison might get double coverage. Just imagine Adam Thielen being the third option, and he's going against the third best cornerback. It's barbecue chicken all day, every day. They're getting cooked. They're getting cooked. Adam Thielen's going to cook any corner that's on him at that point because he's not going against the second best corner. He's not going against he might go against the third best corner. Tyreek Hill would, because drama. Yes, Sharon. I agree with what you're saying. The drama behind it. See, that's the only, it's talent. I'm not questioning, and me and Sharon ain't questioning the talent. It's just the drama behind a Tyreek Hill might make Justin Jefferson feel some type of way, might even make our quarterback feel some type of way. It might make our whole team feel some type of way. And I'm just cool on that. I'm cool on the Tyreek Hill as much as I think that's a good idea, but then again, it could backfire on us as well. So, but then KJ Osborne is another player. I said that earlier. And again, everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap. Can I get 4 more likes? 4 more likes. If you haven't already, hit the like button. And yeah. So Scary Terry just signed a 3-year, $96 million contract extension with the Commanders. So Viking fans, it's not happening. It's not happening, y'all. Everybody better make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. We're going live for absolutely every single Viking game this season with the scoreboard and everything. And this is one YouTube family. Even if you're not a Viking fan, if you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. We go live in the mornings, and we will be going live for every single game except for week 2, because I will be going to that game, Minnesota Vikings versus the Falcons, and we will beat the brakes off of the Falcons. I said it. I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna beat the brakes off of them. But I will say this is one YouTube family. But I will warn you right now. Whatever team that you go, like if you say, for instance, you were, for example, an Eagles fan, and you in the chat, I'm letting you know I'm talking that talk. Just keep it respectful, keep it PG in the comments, but we're going to definitely talk that talk every single game, and we're going to have post games too after the game as well. So it's going to be a fun channel. Even in the off season, we're going to go live. Yes, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hill to Kansas City, Mike. Okay, yeah. That could be a thing, and that would be crazy if the Chiefs trade for him. That would be crazy work if Hill goes back to the dang on Chiefs. I feel bad for the AFC because I'm cheering for Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson or somebody else to come out the AFC. I'm tired. Listen, I mean this with no disrespect about the Chiefs fans. The Chiefs are they keep representing the AFC in the Super Bowl, bro. I want to see another team. I agree about Hill talk about someone that thinks that yes, go Bills, yes, go. We'll see what the Bills do. I got the Bills in the Vikings in the Super Bowl. So shout out to you, but we're gonna beat the brakes off y'all when we get to the Super Bowl. Um, he missed Mahomes. Oh, for real? Oh, goodness gracious. Josh Allen back to Mac MVP, Super Bowl MVP. We'll see about that. You mean JJ McCarthy for Super Bowl MVP, bro? Put some respect on JJ McCarthy's name, bro. JJ to JJ all day, brother. JJ to JJ all day. The Bears bet in preseason. We ain't worried about preseason, bro. And just keep it PG, y'all. Just keep it PG. I don't mind you talking your talk. Just keep it PG in the comments. But yeah, that's preseason, bro. We not worrying about wins and losses, man. As long as the players play good, that's all that matters to me, bro. All I care about is the Vikings playing good when it matters, and that's in the regular season and in the postseason. Let's get it. Josh Allen isn't worth 10 million, and you all gave him 300. Oh man. You must beat the Chiefs. Yeah, you got in order for you to get to the AFC, get to the Super Bowl, you got to beat the Chiefs. So that's my biggest thing about the AFC, man. It's just like remember when Michael, I'm not sure if y'all remember how dominant Michael Jordan was back in the day. And even myself, I was too young to really watch his games, but he was stopping a lot of people from coming out the Eastern Conference, especially when he got past the bad boy Pistons back in the day. So it's kind of like the same thing with the Chiefs. And then going back to Tom Brady. When Tom Brady was with the Patriots dominating, you got to get past the Patriots, right? So it's just kind of like the same thing. I don't know what quarterback is going to give him a run for his money because no quarterback has beaten him that many times in the playoffs. I don't know which quarterbacks have been. I got to do my research. I'm talking about the AFC. So I don't know, and I feel like the way to beat Patrick Mahomes, the Eagles gave the blueprint to the whole entire NFL. Have a good offensive line / great not offensive line, great defensive line. Be able to get to Patrick Mahomes without blitzing. And if you got them superstar defensive ends, if you got them superstar defensive tackles, you need that to beat Patrick Mahomes. So if you a team in the AFC and you didn't address your defensive line, and I don't care how good your quarterback is, I don't care how good your offense is, if you're not getting to Patrick Mahomes, he's gonna cook you in the playoffs. I'm just being honest. And this is coming from a Viking fan perspective. Maybe you might get lucky, he might throw an interception here and there, but that man don't really get out of his game unless he's getting hit. I ain't never seen Patrick Mahomes look that bad in a Super Bowl. Any game. He was selling balls over wide receivers' heads. He was throwing it in the dirt. He was so in his head, bro. I ain't never see that. Because he was getting hit, bro. Even if they didn't sack Patrick Mahomes, he was getting sacked, bro. I mean, he was getting hit. But no, I'm not a Chiefs fan. All love, Mike. Yeah, also all love, bro. We just talking that talk. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thanks for vibing with me. My boy Sir Seal. What's good? Lions got the division. Vikings need to be better than the Packers to have a chance. We'll see about the Lions, Mike, winning the division. They're definitely a very good team. I respect your opinion, but respectfully, I feel like you're wrong. I feel like the mighty Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off of the Lions. Respectfully speaking, though, Mike. Respectfully speaking. Mike, you got good vibes. I'm hitting that like button. Oh, shout out to you, Jay. Appreciate it. It's all about home field advantage. Yes, I've been like this. Oh, thank you so much. 30 teams in the NFL would. Yes, Josh Allen's a very good quarterback, but the problem is, yeah, he starts everywhere but K. Yes, the problem is KC's in his way. The Ravens are in his way, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Joe Burrow and the Bengals might be in his way, and I'm not even going to stop with that. AFC is packed. We not talking about the Broncos. I think the Raiders are going to be solid. I think the Steelers might be. Listen, there's so many teams in the AFC. It's crazy right now. There's a lot of competition in the AFC. I'll be on the Vikings second, in Green Bay. We'll see. Tip Top Health. Shout out to you. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you smash that like button, smash that like button, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. It's definitely going down on Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you so much for vibing with your boy. And even if you're not a Viking fan, consider subscribing because when we go live, if we go against your team, I want you to be in the comments and talk trash. Keep it PG in the comments. But I'm telling you right now, this is a YouTube family, and I'm gonna talk my trash to you though. The Minnesota Vikings gonna beat the brakes off your team. I'm letting you know this right now, just so you know. I do. I'm a Knicks fan. Okay, yeah, it's going down against Sixers and Knicks this upcoming season. On my other channel, Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. Hey, listen, it's definitely going down over there. No need. You need a great yeah front. No, you need a great front seven. Okay, that's even better. Hey, listen, I'm just saying defensive line. You saying the whole front seven? Yes, definitely. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah. Michael Sports Vibes. Okay. The Chiefs are not unbeatable. They have a lot of internal problems this year. I never said they were unbeatable, but they keep getting to the dang on Super Bowl. Anybody's beatable. They lost to the Eagles. So they are beatable. My point is who's beating them from the AFC? Who in the AFC is going to take the AFC title? Who? Because as much as I love Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow coming from a Viking fan, I don't know if they can beat Patrick Mahomes yet. I don't know. Andy Reid is a genius when it comes to offense. And if they get Tyreek Hill back from the Dolphins, hey, listen, I don't know, man. This might get spooky. I'm being honest with y'all. You can't say that either because the Chiefs dressed already. Yup. 49ers fans post a little Super Two rules. The Eagles just did what the 49ers did. Remember before Greenlaw? Oh my gosh, I remember Greenlaw, man. Heard the Chiefs never had a positive game. Okay, I got you, Mike. Quarter not right. I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, I remember Greenlaw, man, when he got hurt. I think it was it wasn't even a contact play. He just I don't know what happened, man. He just landed wrong or he just walked and he just I don't know if it was Achilles knee. I don't know. He was a very good it was him and Fred Warner, man. Fred Warner's still good though. Ravens are not in his way. Lamar can beat Allen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hard, bro. The AFC is stacked. Oh, thank you, bro. He said Mike Sports Vibes is better than ESPN. Thank you for the compliment. Salute to you, bro. I like that comment. That's really cool. One day, one of my dreams is to debate Stephen A. Smith. And I'm gonna say to Stephen A. Smith, I'm gonna be like, what can go wrong will go wrong. And that's the Dallas Cowboys. When the Cowboys are a second away from winning Super Bowl 850, whatever. Way in the future. I don't think the Cowboys are anywhere close right now. So I'm gonna say 850. Super Bowl 850, right? Once they have 1 second left to win Super Bowl 850. Then all of a sudden, their quarterback throws a pick six and they lose. Wouldn't that be something? The AFC is the Western. Yup, I agree. Break forever. We might never just Felton might be nice. We'll see. Yeah, Sharon. Listen, I don't know what's going on with Felton. I think they didn't give him an honest for Ty Felton. They didn't give him an honest opportunity in the preseason. I think they really just they babying him too much, bro. Sharon. I'm gonna say bro, but they're babying him. You know what I'm saying? John Doe. What's going on, Smeagol? If you compare postseason stats, no one's better, but Mahomes is close to Lamar is a joke. I don't want to say he's a joke compared to Allen, but definitely Josh Allen. Besides JJ McCarthy, Josh Allen is my favorite quarterback. But to say that Lamar Jackson is a joke, it's a little bit I don't know how a quarterback can win MVP and be a joke. I'm just being honest with you, brother. Skull, what's going on, Smeagol? What's going on? I think your Thielen prediction from the other day has some weight. Looks like fourth. Yes, bro. I've been saying it. I was trying to tell Viking fans, I don't think a fifth round, sixth round pick is getting it done. You're going to have to get rid of a fourth round. And then you might have to give up more. When the Vikings win Super Bowl 60, say they have it, if the Vikings win Super Bowl 60, we got to give up a third round pick. Hey, listen, it's worth it, bro. A fourth or third to get Adam Thielen and win a Super Bowl. Hey, listen, I'm doing that in a heartbeat. We need Adam Thielen. The Panthers know we need Adam Thielen, and they're not going to say when Viking fans are, and I'm not trying to come at nobody. I'm just being honest with y'all. When Viking fans be trying to say we can get him for a 6th-round pick, you're capping. Why would the Panthers look at the Vikings and know that the Vikings are desperate and say, oh, I'll only take a 6th-round pick to help you out? No. They got to help their team out as well. So they're going to ask for a fourth. And then, depending on how far the Vikings get in the playoffs, it's going to be a third. I'm telling you. Skull. Oh, yeah, be here. We definitely going down. Everybody in the building, make sure you smash that like button, smash that like button, smash that like button. All right, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Josh Allen has a passer rate of 32 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, 13. Yeah, he's a very good quarterback. Do you know? What's going on? Sacred Secret. I'm not sure what you mean by "Hey Girl," but yeah, you got it mixed up a little bit. Do you know you give Ryan Clark vibes? I get Ryan Clark vibes. That's funny. I like Ryan Clark. Uh, Viking family. Shout out to everybody. Lamar has, but Lamar's still a good quarterback. I don't know. You tripping right now? Let's go Buffalo Bills. We got Bills and Vikings in the Super Bowl, but we're gonna beat the brakes off of y'all. I'm just letting you know that right now, bro. Respectfully though, I had to put the respectfully because people get so worked up. People get so emotional. I'll be like, yo, it's just a game. I'm respectfully speaking. I'm not trying to come at you. Respectfully. I'm not trying to come at you, but I'm being honest with you. I'm just giving you my honest thoughts. We're gonna beat the brakes off of the Bills in Super Bowl 60 when we play y'all, respectfully. With Ty Felton, they're not going to play him right. Yeah, they're going to go in a situation. Yeah, and that's what I think they're going to do. Route running. Yeah, he needs to improve. But I feel like the best way to improve is to be on that field, man. They didn't let that man be on the field even in the third preseason game. Like I don't understand that. For real though. Where are you at, Jay? Lamar ain't one. Oh my gosh, you cripping. Why don't you like Lamar Jackson? What did Lamar Jackson do to you? John Doe. What did Lamar Jackson do to you, bro? Do you trust do I trust JJ McCarthy? All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you, right? As a big time Minnesota Viking fan, for over 20 years. You can see my jersey in the back with the Adrian Peterson signed autograph jersey. I'm a Sixer fan as well, and I'm a Phillies fan, so I'm Philly everything besides football, professional football. And I actually have another YouTube channel called Mike Sports Vibes Balling. So everybody go check out that channel. I do basketball and boxing and baseball on that channel. But anyway, when it comes to JJ McCarthy, I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe in him, but I understand there's levels to the game. Like Meek Mill said, there's levels to the game, young bull. And I'm not talking to any of y'all young bull. I'm not talking to y'all calling y'all young bull, but that's what he said in his song. He said there's levels to the game, young bull. Look up when you get a chance, look up that song called Levels or something. Is it called Levels? But yeah, so he won a championship in high school, right? He won a championship in college. But at the end of the day, there's levels to the game. NFL is a whole nother different animal. But what I was saying yesterday is JJ McCarthy doesn't have to be Superman. He doesn't have to be the type of player to put his team on his back for every single game because you have the best wide receiver in the game in Justin Jefferson. You have Jordan Addison after the 3-game suspension. You have a whole great offense. So you got so much, a great defense. I ain't gonna go down a whole list, but JJ McCarthy has everything for him to be successful. It's up to him. It's up to him, honestly, at this point. He has absolutely everything. It's not like a typical team where you draft high, top 10, and your team don't got too much talent. This team is one of the most talented teams on paper. One of the most talented teams on paper. This is the most talented team that I have seen since crap. Maybe 27. I don't know, man. It's one of the most talented Viking teams that I have seen, though. What does my boy Smeagol say? Hey Smeagol, what's good with you, bro? Hold on. What did he say? I think I might have missed your comment, but you said we trust Kevin. Yeah, we trust KOC. Your boy Jay Norton said he wanted to compare Lamar to Allen's stats. The run. Oh, well, what I'm saying is this: stats don't tell you everything. Do you win? Right? You got different types of stats because you're talking about just throwing stats, which is amazing. That's what a quarterback is supposed to do. But Lamar Jackson's a little bit more than that. We all know that. He runs. He's better than Michael Vick. And I said it. I ain't stuttering when I said that. He's better than Michael Vick. He throws for a lot of touchdowns. He's more accurate than what people give him credit for. And he's one of the best quarterbacks when it comes to running the ball in NFL history. You can look up the stats and I'm pretty sure his stats will back it up. So I guarantee you, just like Josh Allen might have some things that he's better than Lamar Jackson, I know for a fact Lamar Jackson's better than Josh Allen when it comes to running and getting first downs and just making they're both great quarterbacks, but it's what you personally like on your team. No matter what, they got to get past Patrick Mahomes. So if neither one of them get past Patrick Mahomes, all this don't even matter. The AFC is so stacked. You got to get through the gauntlet of the AFC. If you don't get through the AFC, it don't matter who's better than who. But I tell you one thing, they're both great quarterbacks. They both do. One quarterback does something better than the other. The other quarterback does something better than the other. It's like It's like, and then you got to look at the team and the coaching. There's so many different. Um, you got to put full context when you talk about the stats. Stats don't tell you the whole story. You got to look at everything when you do look at stats, and then the stats don't tell you everything. Um, let's talk Lions wide receiver situation. What you think between Meeks, um, Tim Patrick, and who you think get in the third spot and they cut someone? Hey, listen, I'm gonna have to look up some of your wide receivers on the Lions, but I'll tell you one thing. I gotta see what's the situation with St. Brown. I know he got hurt, right? Let me know about the St. Brown situation. But what I would say is, I'm be honest, I don't really know too much about Tim Patrick. What I would say is this: hopefully you do cut one of your wide receivers, and hopefully they're good enough to be our third wide receiver, so they can get revenge and beat the brakes off of your team. How about that? Gage Hickle, shout out to you, bro. JJ just needs to be early Tom Brady, nothing crazy, just drive the car. Yes, just manage the game, bro. And it's like I was like want to say, and I'm gonna say this for when I go live with the homie, possibly on Friday. I ain't gonna tell you who, a special person I'm going live with on Friday, possibly. But I just matter of fact, I'm gonna say it right now. It's always something when it comes to JJ McCarthy, and I mean it like when it comes to JJ McCarthy, they always move the goalposts. Now listen, they're gonna say, and I'm telling you right now, I'm giving y'all the heads up right now. Colin Cowherd is probably the biggest negative speaker on JJ McCarthy. When JJ McCarthy has a good week or two, right? He's going to say the reason why he's good is because he's throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson. But prior to that, he was saying that the Vikings should have kept Sam Darnold, that JJ McCarthy ain't it. Look at his college stats. He's a C quarterback. Like, I'm so tired of this man's like everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I guarantee he's gonna move the goalposts, bro. Every single week, JJ McCarthy does something good. He's gonna move the goalposts. Oh well, he has Justin Jefferson to throw it to, and then when he finally does have a bad game, oh, I told you so. So Sam Darnold didn't have a bad game with the Vikings. You capping? He had a lot of bad games. He had a few bad games. The thing about it is our defense kept us afloat and got us the dub. How many times did our defense win the game for us last season? I'm just being honest with you. Um, but just drop. Yeah, but just manage. What happens if defense doubles your wide? Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I hope we get Adam Thielen, because as much as I love Justin Jefferson, it's going to be very hard for JJ to find Justin Jefferson when he's getting triple coverage because there's not a second wide receiver on his team. We are in trouble at the wide receiver room. I don't listen. I know people are optimistic about the run game. I am too. I think we'll have a good running game. We got T.J. Hockenson. I don't trust our wide receiver room at all. Speedy Naylor's hurt. I don't trust Lucky Jackson. I don't trust Ty Felton yet. And we got to bring in a KJ Osborne. We got to bring in an Adam Thielen. We got to bring in somebody. I'm sorry, but I'm being honest. Justin Jefferson can't be the only wide receiver that can catch the dang on ball. I'm sorry. Like Jordan Addison, that's why it's just like, man, Jordan Addison is such an important part of this team, and you realize it more and more as we get closer to the regular season. Y'all messed up throwing the Nah, I don't want Sam Darnold. I like Sam, but no. Hey, Mike, you should call into the Panthers show and discuss the potential. Oh, my goodness. I think that, and that's a good idea. I'm going to have to talk to some Panther fans. I want to start interacting with other teams, other content creators from other teams. It's really is interesting. I was listening to a Panthers YouTube channel. I gotta find it, but he was talking. When he said he compared Adam Thielen to like say for instance, you have a girlfriend, right? And then all of a sudden you just let her go. Then all of a sudden they go to that team, they go to that next man, and they looking good. You see her one day at a store, she looking good. She walks past, she says hi, she walks past, she smells good. You just like, damn, what was I thinking? And then you want her back or whatever. But she has a whole man, she happy with her new man or whatever. So he was like, nah, y'all let him go. Y'all didn't want to give him the bread. So we got him now. And he was like, why would Panther fans want to give up Adam Thielen? And I said, yo, that is a good behind analogy. That's a very good point. Why would the Panthers give up their best wide receiver? I don't care who's on their roster. Nobody on the Panthers better than Adam Thielen. He's the most reliable offensive weapon right now in the wide receiver room. And listen, the one thing that the Panthers ain't going to do is take a 6th-round pick for Adam Thielen. That's cap. That's not happening. You're not getting them for a fifth. You might have to go up to a third automatically. I'm starting at a fourth and I'm pushing it up to a third. I would start with a fourth and then go up to a third. But if you really want to get Adam Thielen, but I need everybody that's in the building to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Consider subscribing as well. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. This is one YouTube family. And good vibes over bad vibes. I always say that even if you're not a Viking fan, I look at it like this. Sports are designed to bring us all together, not separate us. And we're just vibing right now. So this is what this channel is about. This is about vibing. That's why my channel is called Mike Sports Vibes. I'm trying to bring the good vibes over here. And we just going to go live, have parties on the live stream. But I am going to tell you right now, we're going to be, I'm saying this respectfully, y'all. We're going to beat the brakes off of all y'all teams. The Vikings going to beat the brakes off of any team that if you ain't a Viking fan, we're going to beat the brakes off of y'all. And I'm going to keep talking heavy until y'all prove me otherwise. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. All right, but yeah, I like that comment by Carolina Rush. But we're not getting Adam Thielen for a 5th round pick, bro. It's not happening. JJ could be good, but it's his rookie year. Nah, it's not technically his rookie year, but I get what you're saying. But he has a good team. I get what you're saying. JJ, figure it out. We'll see what happens, though. Gage Hickle might as well be his rookie. Yeah, might as well. I got what you're saying. Saints just cut Cam Akers. Let's get him for the 143rd top. Nah, we good on that. It is not going to be hard for JJ to find Justin Jefferson. It is going to tell him to just throw him the ball anyways. How hard is it to throw to JJ and then Justin Jefferson tell him to throw? No, what I mean is like when you get in triple coverage, man, it's going to be very hard because there's no other wide receivers that's a threat. Now, when you have a Jordan Addison on your team, you got to be careful because you can double team JJ, but you can't have triple coverage on that guy. You got to think about Jordan Addison. Now that you don't have a Jordan Addison that's playing for the first 3 weeks, I'm telling you right now, think about it like this, bro. Every defensive coordinator, when you think of the Vikings, what do you think the first thing they think about? When they think about, if you're a defensive coordinator from an opposing team, who do you think about the most? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. It's not J.J. McCarthy right now. Not yet. It's the wide receiver. It's Justin Jefferson. So they're going to game plan all week to stop. Oh, crap. My bad. To stop that one player. They're going to game plan all week to stop that one player. So my whole thing is this. If there's no other threats on the outside, it's going to be hard for him to get the ball because you don't want JJ to just force a lot of throws. And even though he's in triple cut, he's getting triple teamed or whatever, and he's just throwing interceptions left and right. We don't want that. So it's just going to be extremely hard unless we get an Adam Thielen just to take some of that pressure off of Justin Jefferson. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. It's not hard to throw it to Justin Jefferson and get him the ball, but at the same time, you don't want to put JJ, especially early on in the season, in a situation because for the first 3 weeks, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna be honest with you. Unless we get Adam Thielen, it's gonna be hard. So I just don't want to put JJ McCarthy in a situation where he's just forcing throws to the best wide receiver in the game. Give Panthers Addison. Oh no. Minnesota Finals. No. Vikings should have played hard for Scary. Nah, they wasn't going to get Scary Terry. Yeah, he just signed with the Commanders, by the way. But no, we're not giving up Addison. Appreciate you, Mike. Oh, appreciate you, bro. Y'all getting smoked in week 2, rather. Oh, Logan, we beating the brakes off of you, bro. The Minnesota Spurs curse will make sure y'all don't win anything. Oh, come on. Jake Robert, don't come in here with that nonsense, bro. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, Consider subscribing. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything is definitely going down over here. I appreciate each and every y'all. Salute to each and every one of y'all. And also, this is one YouTube family, regardless if you're a Viking fan or not. Man, if you feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. Only if you feeling the vibes, though. Skull. Panthers got crazy wide receiver depth. Panthers are building around Bryce Young and yeah, but my whole thing is this. The Panthers ain't gonna give up Adam Thielen for no dang on 6th-round pick, no 5th-round pick. I don't see it happening. Now, if the Panthers do it, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. But do I think it's going to happen, bro? Nah, bro. I don't see it happen. Early when they're playing against the I'm just reading the comments right now, y'all. Okay, Gage. All right, so Skull Smooth. How are you going to mention naming the best one back in the league? Do you know what? That's the one thing I don't get into, and I need to start getting into it because everybody's in. Not because everybody's into it, but I need to start getting into fantasy football. I haven't done it. I need to start doing it. No, week 1. Am I too late to do fantasy football? JJ locking up JJ. Okay, we're gonna see about that, Logan. Logan, did you see Dylan Jefferson? Oh, we ain't worried about. Hey, listen, bro. Gage, you capping, bro. Gage, who's your team, bro? Do you see? Keenan. Put that. Oh man, Jefferson was. I'm trying to catch up in the comments. We're not worrying about that. Dallas. Don't mention that. We're not going to talk about that, bro. PFS says otherwise, but other than okay. But anyway, everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap the screen, double tap the screen, double tap the screen. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And I'm going to say salute to each and every one of y'all. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season. Just to go over the news again, the Minnesota Vikings reports are coming out. There's ongoing negotiations over Adam Thielen trade compensation, and also breaking news. Terry McLaurin signed a 3-year, $96 million extension. And I don't really know about the guaranteed money, but Scary Terry just signed with the Commanders the contract extension. So that's a done deal with that. There's rumors floating about KJ Osborne being on the bubble with the Commanders. There's also rumors about what's the other rumor I want to talk about? Oh yeah, and then Shiloh Sanders. I know he got cut, so I was putting that information out there yesterday, and a lot of Viking fans are saying, "Nah, do not sign that man. Do not sign that guy." Oh, you did? Oh, so it's not too late. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into I'm gonna have to look into it. I'm gonna have to look into it. Dallas. Shout out to everybody in the building. Can I get 4 more likes so I can hit 20 likes on this live stream? Can I get 4 more likes, everybody? Can I get 4 more likes? And I want to say shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. And make sure you double tap that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Appreciate all the support on this channel. And I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. And we're going to have a lot of fun throughout this whole entire season. Everybody is welcomed on this YouTube channel, regardless if you are a Viking fan or not. Everybody is welcome. And don't be scared to talk in the chat, man. I love reading y'all comments. I love vibing with y'all. So don't be nervous. I promise you, don't be nervous. I'm cool people. I'm a nice person for the most part. Right? Don't be scared to talk in the comments. All right, so Lions best team in the league when healthy. They're one of the best. I agree with that, but they're not the best team because I think the Minnesota Vikings are the best team. I'll be honest with you. Lions trash. Lions ain't trash, but I understand where you're coming from, Packers fan. But Zach Snap, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. We're gonna beat the brakes off of y'all. The Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off of y'all. I'm just letting you know that respectfully. The amount of yo, it is crazy. Eric Larson, I don't understand. Like when I say I had the live stream yesterday, people don't think that's a good idea. I don't know. I don't know about Shiloh or Shiloh. Is it Shiloh? I think I want to say Shiloh. Shiloh Sanders. I don't know about his game, so for me to speak if he's good or not, I can't speak on that because I don't know. But I know he got cut yesterday, so by the Bucks, right? So. And I know that the Vikings potentially need a safety, and if he's good, then so be it. If he's not, then just is what it is. But why not take a chance and have Brian Flores coach him up? You feel me? No, I haven't, Zach Snap. I haven't seen that. Jets and Giants fan. Jets and Giants fan. Okay. The coaches were turns. Watch how the Jets and Bears do. Watch how the Jets and Bears do. Okay. All preseason, he was getting cut regardless of that. Okay. So he was bad. Okay. You're betting your season on JJ McCarthy. Yes, Mario 2.0. Hey, listen, bro. It's not just on JJ McCarthy. It's not just on JJ McCarthy. I repeat, it's not just on JJ McCarthy. What y'all keep on y'all, what y'all fail to realize a lot. Some of the fans, like, and this goes for everybody. Respectfully speaking, this is not just McCarthy on this team. I know he's the quarterback, the most important position in football, right? But he has a complete team, bro. He has a good running game. He has a good offensive line. He has the best wide receiver to throw it to. He has one of the best tight ends when healthy to throw it to. He has all the things that needs to be successful, bro. When you get a chance, look up Justin Jefferson. When you get a chance, look up Jordan Addison. When you get a chance, look up the offensive line that the Minnesota Vikings have. Look at the tackles, look at the guards, look at the center. And then come back to me and holler at me when it comes to that. We're not just putting it all on McCarthy. Yes, he has the 10th overall pick in the 2024 NFL draft, but it's more to it. We have a complete team. Respectfully, we have a complete team. And I didn't even start talking about the defense of the Minnesota Vikings. I didn't even start talking about the defense of the Minnesota Vikings. The defense for the Minnesota Vikings is on another level. I'm trying to tell you. The defense for the Minnesota Vikings is on another level. Potentially a top 5, top 3 defense this upcoming season. So not only you have a good offense, you have a good defense. And I'm not going to name all the players on defense. Look them up, bro. Mario 2.0. Look them up respectfully. Some people in the comments clearly don't know. Bro, I can't wait to prove you wrong. By the way, I just got my Packers tattoo, right? Hey, listen, Zach Snap, I can't wait to prove you wrong, my brother. I can't wait to see you in the chat when we go live. I forgot what week we play the Packers, but I'm going to let you know this right now. Make sure you get your popcorn ready, get your lemon pepper wings ready, get your garlic parmesan wings ready. Let's go. Skull to the bowl and skull all the way to the bowl. I need everybody that's in the building to make sure you hit that like button, and consider subscribing. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season. Regardless if you're a Viking fan or not, this is one YouTube family. If you are feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. We have no quarterback. JJ McCarthy was always a third rounder. Where do you get this knowledge from, bro? He has 0. Cool. Okay, Charlotte is a career practice. Oh, gosh, Lee. Smeagol Gate. I said the same thing. Wow. There's a man. Think about. Oh man. Think about stats. I'm a huge fan in Sanders' family. Charlotte didn't bad in this preseason. Right. Every team rely on their quarterbacks. Yes, I know they rely on their quarterbacks, but it's not like he has to do everything, bro. That's all I'm saying. Every team relies on a quarterback, but let me just let you know where I'm coming from. Say for instance, right? All right, say for instance, Patrick Mahomes got drafted on, like, you didn't know what's going on with Patrick Mahomes. You didn't know he was going to be this great quarterback. And the Vikings drafted him in the 2024 NFL draft, and he got hurt, and he's going to start this year. I would say the same thing about Patrick Mahomes. See, we don't know what JJ McCarthy is going to be. He could be an all-time great. We don't know what he's going to be. But what I do know is he does have that it factor. He does have a strong enough arm that can make every throw. And the one thing that I love, because nobody knew anything about Jaden Daniels. Before Jaden Daniels did his thing, did anybody know Jaden Daniels was going to be this good, that he was going to get his team to the NFC Championship game his rookie season? Did anybody know did anybody know Bo Nix was going to be that good to get his team to the playoffs in the AFC? Nobody knows all these things. So what I'm saying, it's bigger than just having a quarterback. You have to have a complete team. Obviously, the Commanders have an underrated team. Obviously, well, the Broncos got a crazy defense. So I'm just going to put that out there right there. The Broncos got a good defense, right? And you have to have a team, regardless of how inexperienced a quarterback is at the next level, at the highest level. You have to have a team around him. I don't care how good he was in college. I don't care how good and even like right now. If you put Peyton Manning on a bad team, they're not going to do good, bro. I don't care how good of a quarterback how good you are. You could be Dan Marino, you could be Joe Montana, you could be Tom Brady. You're not winning a Super Bowl without a good team. My point is, our team is very good. So even though he's not proven anything in the NFL, he has a team to back him up. He has literally the best wide receiver. He has one of the best offensive lines. That's all I'm saying. No, he has not proven anything in the NFL. yet, but he will. Just like Sam Darnold. Nobody thought Sam Darnold was that good, right? When he came to the Vikings last year, we won 14 games, bro, because of what we have on this team. We have a good running game. We have one of the best coaching staffs. We have a very good defense. We had Andrew Van Ginkel getting pick sixes. We had Andrew Van Ginkel with 11 and a half sacks on defense. We had Jonathan Grenard with 12 sacks on defense. We have a very good team, bro. And that's all I'm saying. You got to have a good team. He's not saying that. JJ McCarthy is a Panthers fan asking your opinion. Rumor we are hearing is Panthers are asking for a third. Oh my gosh, they're hearing. See, is that too steep for you? Honestly, from a Viking fan perspective, I said I would start with a 4th round pick. I would start with a 4th, and I will go up to a 3rd. And if we win a Super Bowl, I'll give them a dang on 2nd. I don't care, bro. I don't care about picks. If we win a Super Bowl, compensation, like say we win a Super Bowl, if we win a Super Bowl or get to the Super Bowl, that's a 2nd round pick for the Panthers. I would do that. I would start with a 3rd round. Start with a 4th, go up to a 3rd, and if they don't want to go with that 4th, and then they go with the 3rd, and then maybe they get a little bit too greedy and they want a 2nd, I'll say, well, I'll give you a 2nd if we win a Super Bowl this upcoming season. That's what I would do. But honestly, like I didn't think we would ever get Adam Thielen for a 5th round pick. Some people said 5th, some people said 6th. It ain't happening. Zach Snap, Matthew Golden is I like Matthew Golden, Tucker Cramps over the middle. Yup, Zach Snap better than Malik Willis because Jordan Love is not that guy. I think Jordan Love is solid. Bro, only time y'all saw Sam Darnold. Look, yes, that's what I be trying to tell people, bro. Smeagol, people make it seem like not Justin Jefferson, JJ McCarthy is going to it. He's on a team without Justin. They're making it seem like we have no talent. Like, I understand if JJ McCarthy was coming to a team with no talent, with not that much talent, then I'll be like, okay, we might be in trouble. This man got a team around him. The only way JJ McCarthy can fail is if he does it to himself. All he got to do is manage the game. He don't gotta be Superman his first season in the regular season. Jordan Love is going to be great. Yes, I agree. Mario 2.0. Yes, everybody in the building. Can I get 3 more likes? Can I get 3 more likes? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything is definitely going down over here on Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with your boy. Everybody's welcome on this channel. Just keep it PG. And when we go live for every single game, I want you to talk that trash, man. So when we go against the Eagles, if you're an Eagle fan in the chat, I want you to talk that trash. Just keep it PG. Keep it respectful. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm giving you my honest opinion. We're going to beat the brakes off all y'all teams, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold, y'all know the vibes. We doing it. We doing it over here, man. We're going to beat the brakes off of y'all. Super Bowl 60 is our Super Bowl. That's our Super Bowl. JJ McCarthy. Hold up. And see, you're going to have JJ McCarthy as our quarterback. I would take every quarterback in the division before I take JJ McCarthy. Okay, that's cool. We don't even trust McCarthy injury history. Gosh, Lee, you must be a troll when it comes to JJ McCarthy. You must not like JJ McCarthy. What did JJ McCarthy do to you, bro? JJ McCarthy lost 1 game since high school, by the way. It's not going to change this season. Like, I don't understand why people are making it seem like JJ McCarthy is like, I understand the quarterback is the most important position in football, but it's not just the quarterback that gets the job done. Like, I don't know if y'all understand. There's a run game, there's an offensive line. Y'all make it. Some people be making it seem like JJ McCarthy is like he's the only player that can get the job done on this team. We have one of the best coaching staffs. We have one of the best teams overall. I don't know what to say. Okay, awesome, Zach Snap. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you supporting the channel. You got Justin Jefferson, but you need a quarterback to. Man, I'm no disrespect, respectfully, bro. I don't know what you want me to say. So you want me to say that JJ McCarthy isn't good? You want me to say JJ McCarthy is improving, which he is improving yet in the NFL? What do you want me to say for you to feel good about what you're saying? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Regardless of what you're saying, respectfully speaking, in my opinion, JJ McCarthy will probably win Comeback Player of the Year. In my opinion, JJ McCarthy has everything in front of him to be successful, and he will be successful at the next level. In my opinion, you saying that he's going to be the worst quarterback in our division, we shall see. That's all I'm going to say. We shall see. All this talk is about to be over in literally a couple of weeks, or I don't even know when's the first game. September 8th. When's the first game? I don't remember, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's about to be over. So, respectfully, my bro, like, you can say what you want about JJ McCarthy. He ain't this. He's unproven. We'll see what happens. But keep that same energy where JJ McCarthy does his thing and beats the brakes off of your team. I don't even know who your team is. Yeah, he tripping, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all play the Bucks in the playoffs, it's curtains. Hey, Jimmy, what's going on? Mobley, what's good with you? We'll see about that. 2 weeks from tonight, oh man, stop it. Bears will take care of McCarthy. Daniel, it's going down, bro. I can't wait to see you in the comments. We're gonna beat the brakes off of y'all. Can I get 2 more likes in the comments, y'all? Can I get 2 more likes in the comments? Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Be going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking games upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. Everybody's invited, regardless of what team you rocking with. Shout out to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. And thank you for vibing with your boy on this wonderful morning. Or what is it? What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Afternoon, morning. I don't want washed Adam Thielen. What? He's not washed, bro. He's not washed. Amari Cooper instead of Thielen. You need to have a second round pick for a trade package. Hey, listen, I'm not giving up a second round pick right off the bat. It's going to be a fight. Like, I'm gonna start with the 4th, and then I'll go to 3rd. That's the most I'm going. Of course, I'm gonna start with a 5th and work my way up. I'll go 4th. That's my middle ground. My high is gonna be a 3rd, and we'll go from there. Yeah. Smeagol, 1 week from tonight, Caleb Williams will be Yeah, I don't know what listen, bro. Caleb ain't gonna know what to do. If Terry was going to sign anywhere, why trade request just wasting everyone's time and just call? You know what? I don't know with the whole situation with Scary Terry. But I know Scary Terry just re-signed with the Commanders for a 3-year, $96 million deal, so it doesn't even matter at this point. All that's in the past. He got his money. He's staying with the Commanders. He's staying with Jaden Daniels, and it is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? Love that we ain't gotta wait too long. Yeah, let's go. JJ ain't. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying, Logan. Like all the talk, it don't even matter no more. The games are about to be here in a short amount of time. The jump from college to pro game is almost the same as jump from Pee Wee to college football. I don't know about that. I mean, it depends on how elite you are as a player, bro. Because you could dominate college and not be good in the NFL because the competition is just too crazy, too much for you to handle. So I feel like it just depends on the player. That's just my opinion. Do you like our chances if we happen to play the Eagles in a play? Oh, yes. And think we would do. Yes. Yes. Josh Neal. I think we'll beat the brace off the Eagles. Yes. Yes. Yes, definitely. We could beat anybody. That's just my opinion. It's a negotiation to take Josh Neal. Mike Morris. Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking. He must be Colin Cowherd, bro. He's not eligible for comeback player of the year. Oh, he's not? Oh, he's not eligible? Okay. Jay McCarthy got carried to... Oh, stop it. Stop it. He still had to make throws. He still had to scramble for first downs. He still had to make plays. Logan, y'all, hey, listen, man. I understand Blake was that bull. They had a great defense. They had a great offensive line. I understand that. But I always try to tell people, right? How do you win a championship? How do you win a Super Bowl without any talent? You could go down the list of every great quarterback that won a Super Bowl. If you don't got talent, you're not winning. That's just the point. That's a championship in college. You're not winning without talent. So you can't knock a man for having talent around him and he wins. Imagine if he lost, then that would be more devastating, right? If he lost with all that talent, that would be more devastating than him winning with that talent. At least he knows what to do when it counts. He's clutch. He didn't throw an interception. He wasn't doing crazy stuff. It might be his burner account. I never scared of the Eagles. We wouldn't destroy them. They almost, yeah, we'll beat the brakes of the Eagles. The Eagles, respectfully, are a very good team, but I think we got them this year. The Bears gonna win 6 games max. Oh man, yeah. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, y'all. We're going live for every Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season. Y'all only have one receiver, which is Justin Jefferson or TJ Hawkinson. What y'all gonna do? That's why y'all trying to get the. Hey, listen. I'm not sure if you know, but we have Jordan Addison, but he is suspended for 3 games. When you get a chance, Funky Chunky Monkey. Y'all be coming up with the funniest names, man. When you get a chance, look up Jordan Addison respectfully. I'm not sure if you know. That's why I'm asking. You might know. I'm not sure. But he is suspended for the first 3 games. And that's why we're going for Adam Thielen, just to let you know. But if you Jordan Addison has his first 2 seasons in the NFL has 19 touchdowns. Not many wide receivers have 19 touchdowns in 2 seasons. You can look up the numbers, bro. You can look up the numbers. One of the best receivers, young receivers in the game. So when he comes back from his suspension, yeah, yeah. So we have more than just Justin Jefferson. What's happening right now is we just want someone to kind of not really replace the production of Jordan Addison, but kind of help it out a little bit, help us out a little bit because Justin Jefferson is going to be triple team at this rate. Yeah, $96 million. Yup, JJ McCarthy. To be honest, I don't think the Vikings will win this year. Maybe in the year or two, so JJ McCarthy can. Nah, we're gonna win it this year, y'all. Yo, what's up, G? What's good with you? Odd one. What's good with you, bro? Eagles lost a lot of key players. Were never good to me. Just got hot in the playoffs. Barkley is the yeah. I love Barkley. Barkley is a very, very, very good player. And I had a question for the chat. By the way, can I get 2 more likes, y'all? Can I get 2 more likes? And make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking games upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. Everybody's welcome on this channel. This is one YouTube family. But we're going to beat the brakes off of y'all, though. We're going to beat the brakes off of y'all. Every team we go against. But what was I saying? But yeah, the Eagles definitely have a good team. They did lose their coordinator, so that they might take a step back, but they have a very good team. And Saquon Barkley. And I had a video, a short, and I said, who's going to be the leading rusher for 2025? When's the last time a rookie led the whole NFL in rushing yards? That was Eric Dickerson. I don't know if y'all know who that is. Eric Dickerson, one of the greatest running backs of all time. He led the whole NFL as a rookie. He had like 1,800 plus yards. I forgot what the exact yardage is. But Eric Dickerson came in the NFL his rookie season and led. So I had my take was I don't think Saquon's going to lead the NFL in rushing this year. I think it's going to be a rookie. I'm trying to get, listen, the running back position is back. 2 running backs got drafted in the 2025 NFL draft, and Amarion Hampton and Ashton Genty. So Ashton Genty went to the Raiders, and Amarion Hampton went to the, who did he go to? Amarion Hampton went to the Chargers, I believe. So I picked Amarion Hampton to lead the whole NFL in rushing yards as a rookie. I don't know if I'm gonna be right, but I just want to put that out there because I love the running back positions. The running back position doesn't get enough love like they used to. When you think about the all-time great running backs of all time, like I got Adrian Peterson jersey right there. When you think about the all-time great running backs, like a lot of these quarterbacks that are great, a lot of them had a great running back. You know what I mean? Running backs do so much. Not only do they catch, not only that they run, they block, they do so many, they have so many responsibilities and they don't get a lot of love because most of the time their careers are short because they get hit the most. But when you have those all-time great running backs that are luckily or blessed enough to, I won't say lucky, but are blessed enough not to get hurt in their career. When you talk about Emmitt Smith and running backs of that caliber and what's another good running back? LaDainian Thomason, Adrian Peterson, the list goes on. When they have those long careers, you really get to see how important running backs are. And that's another thing about the Vikings. They need to utilize Aaron Jones in the passing game. Hey, listen. Shout out to you, bro. Hey, listen. Hey, Santiago. What's good with you, bro? Appreciate you. You ain't never seen a black Viking. What's good, bro? Yeah, what's good? Hey, listen, man. You seen it first on this channel, Mike Sports Vibe. Shout out to you, bro. You messed up getting rid of Sam. Oh my gosh, bro. How many times do I have to hear this comment? Respectfully, Von L. He said, "This is what he said. I'm gonna try to say it in his voice. I never met the man, but I'm gonna try to say it in his voice." Von L said, "Y'all messed up getting rid of Sam Darnold. Seattle gonna take care of him. He's got an elite running game, productive wide receivers, an elite defense. Mike McDonald's defense, y'all should have kept him." Hey, listen, bro, respectfully speaking, before Sam Darnold came to the Minnesota Vikings and put this helmet on, before he put this helmet on, respectfully, before Sam Darnold put this helmet on, respectfully, I gotta put the respectfully part in there. So I don't want you to start deflecting and coming up with all this other different narratives. Sam Darnold was considered a bust before he came to the Vikings. Yeah, I said it. He was considered a bust before he came to the Vikings. When he came to the Vikings and he got to throw the ball to the best wide receiver in the game in Justin Jefferson and one of the best wide receivers in the game in Jordan Addison and TJ Hockenson and hand the ball off to Aaron Jones, and the list goes on with good coaching and good defense, he started to be really good, respectfully. So everybody is making it seem like Sam Darnold won a Super Bowl back in the day, and then he came to the Vikings, and then the Vikings let him go. Everybody's making it seem like he was Brett Favre when he came to the Vikings. No, respectfully, I disagree with all the narrative. Why would we draft a quarterback top 10 in 2024 and JJ McCarthy just to sign Sam Darnold for hundreds of millions of dollars, for $100 million when we're trying to build a complete team so we can win a Super Bowl? Like, come on, bro. For real. Black Nard, bro. Yo, that's the funniest comment. I love it. I respect your knowledge again. Hey, break for forever, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm just being me, man. I don't know everything. I just know a little bit about something. Over the blackest. Oh, stop it. UAB in the front. Hey, Von L. Respectfully, I gotta put the respectful in there. We're going to beat the brakes off of y'all. And if we play y'all, make sure you hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down. But I don't understand. People be making it seem like Sam Darnold was this guy. Like, I don't understand. Where are y'all hearing this from? Where did y'all hear this from? I'm not saying, listen, I'm cheering for Sam Darnold. It's not how you start your career, it's how you finish your career. There's numerous quarterbacks that didn't do good throughout their career and got a second chance on another team and did good. Geno Smith is another example. Geno Smith, I think he got drafted by the Jets too, right? And he wasn't good until he probably went on a couple other teams. He went on the Seahawks with Pete Carroll, and guess what? Geno Smith had them Seahawks looking pretty darn good. And then when Pete Carroll went to the Raiders, guess what Pete Carroll did? He said, "Man, I need my quarterback." He said, "Yeah, listen, whoever the GM is of the Raiders, hey, listen, go get my dang on quarterback. Go get Geno Smith. I know he ain't no Patrick Mahomes. I know he ain't no Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. The list goes on, but he's still a solid quarterback that can get the job done. Go get my quarterback." And I'm happy for Geno Smith, and I'm happy for Sam Darnold for getting a second chance on a team. But at the same time, don't make it seem like Sam Darnold was a guy that won multiple Super Bowls or something, bro. What are we doing here? He said, "Bring me John, dark side. Phillies without Willard, I don't think we can win." Oh, we're going to do it, bro. Star Wars, we're going to do it, bro. Dude was a Barkley was winning. Barkley will win it again. He might though. But I'm trying to put some different different things out there in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see a rookie do it, man. I want to see a rookie do it since the first time since Eric Dickerson in 1983. That's the first time in NFL history that a rookie led the league in rushing. That doesn't happen, bro. So I want to see it happen again. I don't know how good the Chargers offensive line is, because I was kind of like iffy, because I like Ashton Jeanty coming out the draft as well as Amarian Hampton, but I was like, can Ashton Jeanty potentially lead the league in rushing yards? I don't know, but I know Pete Carroll loves running the ball. See, I know what Pete Carroll likes to do. So since Pete Carroll likes to run the ball, he probably has a better chance of leading as a rookie. So I'm going for the rookies, y'all. I ain't going for none of the vets at the running back position. I mean, I'm cheering for them if they on my team, but I'm talking about for leading rusher, I'm going for Ashton or I'm going for Amarian Hampton. You mean injuries? We got a lot of receivers in talented. Y'all should go shopping in Tampa. I don't want my boys going to. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look. Jamie Mobley. I'm gonna have to look that up, bro. Bears going 7-10. Ben Johnson is not scaring me. Okay. It goes Barry, Walter, Smith, Brown, Dickerson, in my opinion, of course. Okay. I got Barry. See, I gotta really look up all the running backs, but for me, I definitely got Barry number one. Browns dealing with the field stuff. Okay, I'm reading the comments right now. Sam Howell will not be a backup. Oh man, I feel bad for the Eagles for getting Sam Howell, but he's gonna be our third string though. We'll see. Yeah, you right, Buckeye running back. Oh yeah, who's the Buckeye running back? That's another rookie. I forgot his name. What's his name? What's his name? Henderson, something Henderson, Trayvon Henderson or something like that. Ho Johnny Wilson. Oh man, that's crazy. But everybody's in the building. Make sure you double tap the screen, hit that like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing. We going live for absolutely every single game this upcoming season for the Minnesota Vikings. Salute to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. But you right though, Henderson is a dog. First touch. Yeah, I like Henderson. If you were talking about the same guy, Baker Mayfield was a buzz. Well, and then yes, about the organization. Sam Darnold was a buzz because yeah. Hey, listen, Von L. That's my point, bro. People be trying to make it seem like, listen, it's the organization. It's not just it's the talent that it's the organization, right? Even if, but then again, you go to a good organization, they still might be a bust. It depends on it's so many different factors on why quarterbacks become busts or not. Sam Darnold have a good arm. Yup. Geno Smith is tough. Yup. Jason McCarthy is. Oh, stop it. Good afternoon. What's going on, my boy Dom? What's good with you? Good morning, everybody. Everybody's in the building. Good morning to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all. Dax Anderson. How is McCarthy considered a buzz? He hasn't. That's what I'm saying. He's just trolling. Hey, bro, Dax. He's trolling, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I look since I've been doing this YouTube, man, for a little while. I just ignore comments sometimes, and sometimes I read them and then I reply to them, but sometimes I just ignore them because you do get a lot of trolls. You get a lot of trolls. Hit the like button. Yeah, thank you so much. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Salute to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. I think Malcolm Gordon going to ball out. Yes, he will. I think he will. Jim Harbaugh loves rushing the ball too. All right, so yeah. So Jim Harbaugh, yes. And then you got Pete Carroll. So they're going to both run the ball. So I got Amar Hampton leading the NFL in rushing as a rookie. We'll see what happens though, Logan. We shall see. Yes, we should definitely see. I drafted Harvey and have you drafted? Yo, I have to. I might be a little bit too late. I got Trayvon Henderson. Yes. That's who I'm talking about. Yes. Logan, thank you for that. Trayvon Henderson. Yes. I used to draft him on my mock drafts a lot, yo. JJ McCarthy is going to ball. Hold on. He got going. JJ McCarthy is going to ball out this year. Thank you, Brandon, for that comment. And he has ice and yes, he's going to play better than the players. Yes, thank you, bro. Yo, Mike, I need your honest opinion about Caleb. Oh crap, my bad. Caleb. You're talking about Caleb. Hold on, let me read the comment. You said you talking about Caleb Williams? If you're talking about Caleb Williams, I think he's going to be a good quarterback. It just depends on the Bears and their offensive line if it really got improved. I think that's who you're talking about. I'm not 100% sure. I'm so mad how the Bengals organization doing Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and the offense giving them terrible defense. That's the weakness of listen. My whole thing is this, y'all. I think defense wins Super Bowls. We seen it in the last Super Bowl. Defense won that. Yeah, offense did their thing, but defense won that, right? And as much as I love Joe Burrow, as much as I love Jamar Chase and all them, the problem is this. The problem with them is if they don't have a defense behind them, it doesn't really matter. I'm sorry to say that. Because you can't go against a team, because eventually in the playoffs, you're going to go against a team with a defense that can really that can shut things down, right? So if say you get shut down on a few drives and your defense is giving up touchdowns every single time they get on that dang on field, how the heck you going to win? You got to be perfect as an offense and always have a scoring drive. Field goal, touchdown, field goal, touchdown, 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 field goal. You got to score every drive. You don't want to be in that type of situation. You know what I mean? Caleb is trash. He's a bust. He's not ready. Oh man, Caleb will be good if he gets. Oh, what's up, School State of Mind? What's good with you? Gets out of his own way. Facts, facts, facts. I think Caleb will be good. The thing about Caleb is that it just depends on the. I be hearing so many rumors about the Bears and like their coaching staff. They're not getting along. There's so much drama, and I don't know. I'm just an outside looking in as a Viking fan, so I really don't really know what's true, what's false, what's real. So I really just can't just go by what people are saying on social media. We'll see how they play. The season's about to be here, so all this talk don't even mean nothing. Listen, when it comes to them not getting along, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if they play, if it shows in their play. If they um if they play well, all that was just talk. The Bengals did same thing when you remember. Yeah, weird. I thought I accidentally knew. Oh, damn, y'all coming at it. Hey, but yeah, don't worry about that, y'all. Get along in the comments, y'all. Get along with the comments. But shout out to everybody. I think Caleb will be good though. I just think I think he's I always say this to everybody, y'all. I think that 2024 NFL draft was very good. One of the best quarterback drafts in my opinion, like very, very good. One of the best in NFL history. And we'll see what happens. I like a lot of I like almost all the quarterbacks in that draft. I ain't gonna say in cap. Some I like more than others, but I'm just gonna name a couple. Drake May, I liked him. People was mad. Oh, we don't like Drake May. I mean, respectfully, it's all good. I like Drake May. Even coming from a Viking fan, we got JJ McCarthy. I like JJ McCarthy as well. I like Caleb. I like Bo Nix. I like Jaden Daniels. I like a few other quarterbacks that got drafted that I'm not naming. But what I will say is that draft was elite draft when it comes to quarterbacks. And I said there's gonna be some superstars in that draft, and there's gonna be some stars, and there's gonna be some solid quarterbacks. I don't really see no busts in that draft when it comes to quarterback. And maybe I might be 100% wrong, but at the end of the day, we'll see. We'll see. I really do like the quarterback draft in 2024. Man, what a special draft in my opinion, and how Jaden Daniels really just showed off his rookie year and how Bo Nix did his thing. I was just really amazed. Um, Amazing year for the quarterback group of 2024. They all pretty much did their thing when they finally got the opportunity. Michael Penix had a couple of games where he looked all right. You know what I mean? Even though he really didn't get the real opportunity. He didn't how many games did Michael Penix start? I'm not sure how many he started, but I know when he got the opportunity, he looked all right. So I'm cheering for Michael Penix. I like Michael Penix Jr. as well. Coming from a Viking fan perspective, I was mocking him to the Vikings a lot as well. Um, and a lot of speculation on when it comes to his injuries. A lot of people didn't like his injuries and all that, but for me personally, um, my injuries can happen to someone that was healthy their whole entire college career. You know what I mean? No, I don't want to just draft a quarterback. I know definitely got 50 million injuries, but at the end of the day, if you see the talent, man, you're just the luck of the draw at the end of the day. Anybody can get hurt in football. You can't be scared to get hurt. You just got to play the game the right way and just and then and just see what happens. Like JJ McCarthy wasn't hurt in college, from what I know, and the man got hurt his rookie season. Was out for the season with a meniscus tear. So anything can happen. So what was I saying? We got football is back, y'all. Yeah, football is back. Yeah, that was a great quarterback. Yes, I really ace. I think that was one of the best quarterback drafts. I think that quarterback draft is slept on. I don't think people understand. Like, I don't think people understand how good some of these dudes are going to be. But I think they kind of showed off a little bit last year. Some of them might take a step back. I don't know if Jaden Daniels going to get to the NFC Championship game again. Bo Nix getting his team to the playoffs, but I think Bo Nix is going to get his team to the playoffs again. I'll tell you that right now. As much, hey, listen, I got the Broncos as a dark horse team in the AFC. I got three teams. I got the Broncos in the AFC. I got the Chargers in the AFC, and I got the Raiders in the AFC, and I got a fringe Steeler team. Depends on Aaron Rodgers and what Aaron Rodgers can bring to the table. But AFC is so stacked. When it comes to the NFC, man, it's just like the usuals. You know what I mean? I definitely think the Eagles are going to be up there. The Lions. I think the Rams are going to be up there again because Matthew Stafford, even though people be trying to say he's too old, that man still got an arm. The Rams got a solid defensive line. They got some talented players. Who else? So I got the Rams. I got the Commanders again. I got of course, the Vikings. I can't leave the Vikings out. I got the Who else? Lions, Packers. I got the Packers. I guess if I gotta put the Packers in there, I guess I will. All right, so ain't no party like. Oh gosh, please don't put those comments in the chat, y'all. Let's keep it PG in the comments. Keep it PG in the comments, bro. Respectfully, man. Let's be mature. Keep it PG in the comments. This is a family. This is a fam. This is you. This is a YouTube family, and we're gonna keep it PG. Respectfully, Drake May is a sleeper. Yes, Von L. I've been saying about Drake May. I don't want to compare him to Tom Brady. I'm not going to do that to that young man. I'm not doing it. Y'all can. Respectfully, I'm not comparing Drake May to Tom Brady. So I'm not going to do all that. It's just crazy that he's with the Patriots. He got drafted by the Patriots, but it's just like, gosh, Lee, the comparisons to Tom Brady, we got to slow it down, bro. Hey, listen, let's slow it down. I love Drake May as a quarterback, as a young quarterback that can grow into a pretty good quarterback if everything works out, but I'm not going to put him in any type of category with the GOAT at quarterback, not even close right now. I don't even know if I put Patrick Mahomes there yet. He got 3. You know what I mean? I put him up there, but he's not up there, if that makes any sense, when it comes to Patrick Mahomes. Was the 2024 draft as good as the one with Allen, Baker, Lamar? Whew. We'll see, Logan. We'll see, because we don't really know. We don't know until we get a few years under our belts when it comes to these quarterbacks. So that we'll wait and see. But I'll tell you one thing. I don't think listen. If Jaden Daniels got his team to the NFC Championship game his rookie year, y'all. I'm just saying. I know how hard. You know how hard that is to do as a rookie to get your team to the NFC Championship game is one of the hardest things you can do, bro. Pretty sure that was the most quarterbacks taken in the top 10. If you bust in there as well, Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold, I don't know about a bust yet. Up until okay, okay. I got you, Logan. I got you. We'll see, Logan. We gotta wait and see, bro. That's a good. We'll come back to that question in about 5 years, possibly. I agree. Broncos, Raiders, Chargers for me will be much improved. Yes, I know. See, and then the Texans. I keep forgetting about the. Oh my gosh, bro. How do I forget about the Texans, bro? That's another team, bro. That's another team in the AFC that is really good. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you smash that like button, smash that like button, smash that like button. Consider subscribing. I'm about to get off this live stream. I want to say, everybody, thank you so much for supporting me on this channel. Appreciate y'all. And I'm going to keep on bringing it every single morning or afternoon or whatever time it is. When I have the time, I'm going to definitely do it. And we will be going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game. So, yeah, it's definitely going down. It's definitely going down. But everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe. But I'll be getting off in a few minutes. This is one YouTube family. And, yeah. One more game. Okay. I'm not sure why you're spamming that. Please don't spam that. Dom 2018 and 2024 draft was crazy with quarterback potential. Yes. You kind of look like a hybrid between Reggie Bush and Paul George. Oh my gosh, bro. You know, I get the Reggie Bush sometimes too. That's funny. Growing my locks back, so that's why my hair is like this. I'm growing my locks back, y'all. So I had when I had my locks, when I cut them off, someone said I look like the dark skinned version of J Cole. Why on Madden 26 keep missing the Shadir Sanders face skin and Madden 26 he looks 30. Oh my gosh. Peace and blessings there. Yeah, peace and blessings to everybody. Yes, I'm getting off this live stream. I want to say again, thank you so much for everybody that's been on this channel. We've been on for like an hour and 30 minutes. That went by super quick. I want to say thank you again for all the support. And I want to say the people that's in the building, I want to say thank you because I just hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel. So thank you for everybody that's been supporting me on this YouTube journey, and we're going to just keep bringing it and having fun. And until next time, again, I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It's definitely going down. Peace out, everybody.